This is the TONOR TC30 USB condenser microphone. And in today's video, we're going to test it out. I'll give you my review and let you know if I think this is a good microphone for podcasters. Let's get into it.
This is the place for podcasters.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name's Brian here with Summit City Studios, and this is the place for podcasters. On this channel, we talk about tips, tools, and tech to help you create a great sounding podcast. And today, we're taking a look at this new microphone. It's the TONOR TC30 USB condenser microphone. Now, I have to state right up front that TONOR did send me this microphone in return for an unbiased review of their product. If you like what you see out of this mic, if you like what you hear, there is a link in the description right at the top where you can purchase this mic for yourself or to see all the specs. Let me say this is a USB condenser microphone right off the bat. It has a nice style, it has a nice look, and it runs for about $30 to $40 depending on if you can find it on sale or not. I think retail price is right around $38. Now, as we take a look at this mic, I'm going to break this review down into 4 parts. The first is what's in the box. The second, we're going to talk about the build quality of the mic. We'll talk about the sound quality of the mic. And then finally, I'm going to give you my overall impressions of this mic and who I think this mic would be best suited for. So let's jump into what's in the box. Obviously, as you can see, I've already unboxed this mic. And if you're interested in the unboxing video, I posted one on my Instagram just a few days ago. So you can head over there at Summit City Studios and check that out. But I do want to show you a couple things about this box and what comes in it. So it's well packaged. It is a well packaged microphone for especially a $30 mic. You're going to get all the paperwork that comes with it. It's already prepackaged in there. I'm going to set that aside for now. You're probably not all that interested in that paperwork if you're watching this video. The thing I liked about this is it comes with this precision cut foam. Like, it's beautiful. It holds the mic in place, and everything you see here came pre-assembled except for the pop filter. The pop filter came separately in the box, and all you had to do is snap it on. So what is all this that's in the box? Let me set this aside and I will let you know. First of all, you're going to get the microphone itself. It's right here, already pre-mounted in the shock mount. That's really simple. It has the nice TONOR logo right there that sticks out from the side. You're going to get this tripod that is, again, already pre-assembled. It's all there, and it's folded up in the box. It's really just a matter of pulling it out, snapping this on, plugging in the USB cable, which also comes in the box. It's a USB-C to USB-A, and it comes with this nice pop filter. You have to snap it into place, but the bracket is already there. It has the nice TONOR logo already printed on it, and it is good to go. Now let's talk about the build quality of this microphone. And to do that, I'm going to disassemble it here for just a moment and talk about a few of the components individually. First of all, let's start with the microphone. The mic itself has a decent weight to it. It's made out of plastic and it has this metal screen mesh. Budget microphone, it's all good. Now let's talk about the shock mount that it comes with. It's designed, obviously the shock mount, the shape of it is designed perfectly for the kind of the square with the rounded corners shape of this mic. The shock mount also made out of plastic. No big deal. I think it does a decent job, and I think it looks quite sharp actually. The tripod that it comes mounted with is the only metal components of all of this are the legs of the tripod. Even down to the components that attach the tripod to the shock mount, all plastic threading, plastic receiver, everything is plastic. And that's a little concerning to me because everything else that I would mount this to besides this tripod is metal, and I'd be concerned that maybe it would strip that out. But again, for a budget microphone, it's pretty good. Now, let's talk about this pop filter for a second. Pop filter is decent quality. This is metal. The mounting bracket is metal, so I have no concerns that this is going to bend, it's going to move into a different shape, it's going to bump the microphone, because this metal bracket is going to hold it quite nicely. Now let's talk about the sound quality of the TONOR TC30 microphone. And to do that, I mounted it on a Gator Frameworks tabletop stand to get it a little bit closer to my mouth to get a more accurate sound quality out of it. And as I talk, I'm going to be bouncing between the PreSonus PD70 that you're hearing now and the TONOR TC30 that you are hearing right now. And as I do that, I'm going to label which mic is which one you're hearing as the video progresses. So let me tell you a little bit about the sound quality of this microphone. To me, first impressions, I think the sound quality is okay. And I think that is okay. It's not trying to compete with the professional microphone. The PD70 is still an entry-level kind of dynamic microphone, XLR microphone, and this is not competing with this, and this is not competing with the professional. So there's different levels of microphones, and this is intended to be an entry level, and I think it's good at what it does. This microphone picks up the low, mid frequencies, the best in the entire frequency range that it picks up, but it does lack a little bit of presence, which to me means that it sounds like I'm farther away from the mic than I actually am. Like I'm trying to project my voice to get it there, even though I'm only 2 to 3 inches away from the mic. In contrast, as I talk into the PreSonus PD70 from the same distance, it sounds like I'm a lot closer to the mic, and that's the presence that I'm talking about. Part of that is that this is a condenser microphone that is going to pick up much more of the ambient room noise. So in this mic, even as I talk, you're hearing some of the fan noise from the furnace, the air conditioner on the other side of that wall, and maybe even some of the noise from the fans of these lights that I have around that you're not necessarily going to hear in, let's say, a dynamic microphone like this one. Now, we'll talk a little bit more about a space that you can record into to counter all of that ambient noise, because this is still a good microphone if you have the right space for it. We'll talk about that a little bit later. All that to say, you're not going to get the rich broadcast quality vocal tone out of this microphone if that's what you're looking for, but with a little bit of tweaking and post-processing, you will get a really quality sound out of this mic. Let's jump into some tests and I will show you what I mean. This is what the TONOR TC30 USB condenser microphone sounds like with no post-processing. Now this is what the TONOR TC30 USB condenser microphone sounds like with a noise gate and a high-pass filter. And finally, this is what the TONOR TC30 USB condenser microphone sounds like with full processing, including high-pass filter, full EQ, compression, and a noise gate. So hopefully you can hear the difference in the sound quality from the unprocessed to the fully processed that you're hearing now out of this microphone. It only takes a little bit of post-processing. So if you know how to do that, if you know your way around your DAW, you can do a pretty quality job with this microphone. Let me share my overall impressions of this microphone. And I'll start by saying for the price that you're going to pay for this microphone, what you're getting is a pretty high quality mic. The look and the design of the mic itself to me is super interesting and really intriguing, but the fact that it comes with the shock mount already built in and the pop filter that mounts so naturally to that shock mount give this mic a really sleek form factor that I find fascinating. As far as the sound quality though, it is a condenser microphone, so it's going to pick up a lot of the ambient room noise. We already talked about that. But if you know your way around your DAW, if you're comfortable making some adjustments, you can get a pretty decent sound out of this microphone. It's not professional level and it's not intended to be professional level, but with a little bit of tweaking and a little bit of post-production, you can get a pretty quality sound out of this mic like you're hearing right now. One of the ways I would suggest to do that right from the start is to record in a quiet space, a room quieter than this. I've got the fan running and all that stuff I told you about earlier. So you could record in a closet, you could record in a bedroom, somewhere that has really soft surfaces to absorb the sound, or do some simple sound treatment in the space where you like to record. And if you're interested in knowing more about how to do that, I've actually got another video that I'll link at the end of this one to help you out with some simple sound treatments for your recording space. So, who would I recommend this mic for? Well, I think this mic is perfect for a beginning podcaster on a budget looking for a simple solution to record straight into their computer. The fact that it's a USB microphone makes it super simple for that, makes this a good option for that. But the fact that it comes with, as I mentioned before, the shock mount and the pop filter is fantastic, because those are accessories that you would likely, no matter what mic you pick, no matter what mic you go with, you would likely have to buy a shock mount and a pop filter at some point anyway. And this mic has it already pre-built, already attached, in fact, in the box. Now that I've shared all of my thoughts about this microphone, I'm curious what you think of the TONOR TC30 USB condenser microphone. From the look and the style of the mic to the sound quality that you're hearing right now, let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you're interested in purchasing one of these mics for yourself, there's a link right at the top of the description where you can do so. Don't forget to let me know what you think of this microphone, and if you're interested in more tips, tools, and tech to help you create a great sounding podcast, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.